to the Mike Downs page. We make videos to help people learn, and I am Mike Downs. So, look, this is an update to my playlist to do with Google Maps local guides. Now, looking on the left-hand side here, I've got 296 posts, and quite honestly, looking at the top, the last post I made is, oh goodness, what's that, about 50 days ago, 70 days, 100 days ago. So what I'm trying to get at is I haven't posted for a while, and because if you look at it, what prompted it was I had an email from Google Maps that said, oh, hey Mike, you've got 35 million views, and I might sort of sit there and go, oh, isn't that wonderful, which it is, and I've got 202,000 is this weekly views. But what I'm trying to get to is this, and that is that I'm going to show you a picture which is quite meaningless really when you think about the crest of a wave, and I'm talking about doing Google local guides and maps. Is it a bit like going to a cool trendy place where you can see there's a fella here, or three fellas, leaning up at the Brewdog USA cafe saying, hey, this it's not, they're not saying cool trendy uptown type place. Then people disappear off, and this place, as brilliant as it might be, I don't obviously know because it's a Google image, reminds me back of the passage of time. I'm in the UK. Back in the day, a lot of British people used to go to Spain and Benidorm, and what you actually see there is the passage of time. And so what I'm talking about in 1960 circa is this lovely, hardly built, maybe 5 or 6 floors, couple of hotels, and there's one picture down here which has a tree in the side, which you can see the bay of Benidorm. And what I'm getting to is that when things are innocent and they are new, and the reason I'm scrolling down is because I've lost it. There was a lovely picture here of some sheep. Maybe it's near the top. And anyway, what I'm getting to is shepherds. Here we go. Look, this is worthwhile teaching this story. Here is maybe the 1960s postcard where you've got the sheep on the hill, the tree, the shepherd in the hat, and the beautiful sunshine. If you fast track that 50 years or so, oh my, whoa, that's just shocked me. What I'm trying to get to is, let's go back. Look, tree, fields, shepherd. You go back to the same place with the bay. Oh my God, the tree's still there. Look, tree. Oh no, maybe it's that tiny tree. Doesn't matter. What you've got is these incredible skyscraping holiday villas through the passage of time in Benidorm, which was like that. Is being a local guide on Google a similar sort of thing, where you're cool, you're trendy, you're living on the crest of a wave, and more importantly, if you go down to something like my personal profile, then you've got this thing which is really the crux of this video. And that is that you can see that my recent contributions in the last 6 months are 47 February, 100, 118, 77, 6 in June. And so far this month, a week into July, nothing. You can see, quite honestly, that there are orange, which is really good if you want to have a look at this. And just to highlight, this is the mapsgoogle.com/local guides/home, and you will see this. Now, if you look, that obviously I've put in quite a few 221 photos and videos down here at 10. This is the payoff really, and that is that if you go to the learn more about your points, and you can see that I've got level 8 19,000 points. I could be motivated to get, what's that, 56 points and get to 20,000, but of course that's way off of getting level 9. That you've got my photos of 2,239. You can read the numbers, can't you? I can bring them up, but my conclusion is, have a look at this website, and you may see, that's a little bit bigger, that if you are doing quite well, or you think you're doing quite well, for me personally, the statistics cannot lie, and it's pretty obvious. I don't know what I did, before the 6 months, and I don't think I've got access to it in this particular thing. But you can clearly see that in April, for some reason, I put a ton of photos on. Maybe it was a theme, I don't know. You can have a look in my archive, my maps contributions thing. But pretty obviously in June I've done nothing. So the point of it is that if Google are claiming, which is absolutely true for them, that they are congratulating you for getting 35 million views from me, which is great, and I'm not going to lie about it because the statistics lie. That was I going, at a level where if you look at these peaks and troughs situations, the crest for me may be quite honestly into a massive trough of maybe I think I've done enough locally, maybe I'm not interested anymore, maybe I'm not motivated, shall we say, to have those badges and those points to get to something where once, I'm not going to lie, Google Maps was a really, great place to be. But if you say that, now you go back and say, oh my God, this bar is so the best Vienna restaurant, where do we? Okay, it's empty, it's just a picture of an empty restaurant. Does it mean that a level that I enjoyed Google Maps, literally where I was at a level where I thought I was the only person on the beach, shall we say, and then you actually go over to a level where you are literally getting, oh my God, this is a small photo, but you can get the idea, where there is no spot on the... I mean, that's not a holiday to me, but that is getting into an area that I cannot speak about because I have been to Benidorm once in my life, or once or twice or something when I was a small child, and for me, personally, I wouldn't want to be sitting in some hotel like that, but that is my personal opinion. The point of this video is go along to Google Guides homepage thing, check out your own stats and see where you are. And I will just bring this in again because I'm just practicing saying the Mike Downs page is where we make videos and help people learn, which is quite apt really, because if you look at the countryside a mile up the road from me, it doesn't have skyscrapers and it doesn't have buildings if you get the right angle. But hey, life is a box of chocolates, as Mr. Gump said.